Pompeii has once again revealed a long-buried secret that provides new details on the enigmatic and spiritual world of ancient Roman society. More than 100 years after the discovery of the renowned Villa of the Mysteries, archaeologists have uncovered another spectacular frescoed room, an extraordinary megalography depicting the mysteries of Dionysus, the god of wine, fertility, and ecstatic revelry. It was found in the central area of Pompeii within Insula 10 of Regio IX. This artwork portrays the god Dionysus and his retinue in an elaborate and ritualistic procession, and offers a glimpse into the initiation rites of his cult. Pompeii was not only a thriving commercial hub, but also a deeply religious city that was filled with temples, shrines, and private worship spaces dedicated to a pantheon of gods and goddesses. Among these deities was Dionysus, known to the Romans as Bacchus, who held a unique position. His cult originated in Greece and spread throughout the Mediterranean, and in the process took on various forms, from public festivals to private mystery initiations. These Dionysian mysteries, much like the Eleusinian mysteries of Demeter and Persephone, were reserved for initiates who sought spiritual transcendence, personal enlightenment, or even a promise of life after death. The cult of Dionysus was not without controversy. In Rome, the Bacchanalia, the festivals in honor of Bacchus, were seen as a threat to the social order. In 186 BC, the Roman Senate issued a decree that severely restricted the practice of the Bacchanalia. Despite this, the cult persisted, often in more private and subdued forms. The now renowned Villa of the Mysteries was discovered in 1909 just outside Pompeii's city walls and contained one of the most famous depictions of Dionysian rites. Its frescoes remain among the best preserved examples of Roman religious art, portraying a series of figures participating in rites dedicated to Dionysus. The newly discovered fresco now offers another spectacular vision of these secretive ceremonies. This room was likely the center of both feasting and religious rites, providing a deeper and more intricate portrayal of Dionysian initiation than ever before seen. The fresco was unearthed in a grand banquet hall of a large domus or Roman house within Regio IX, an area of Pompeii currently undergoing extensive excavation. The room measures approximately 15 meters in length. Measuring almost life-sized, the fresco spans 3 walls of the room, with the fourth side opening into a garden. This megalography, a painting of monumental proportions, depicts a grand procession dedicated to Dionysus and illustrates various aspects of his worship and the initiation process for new devotees. In the scene, bacchantes, or female followers of Dionysus, are portrayed in dynamic motion, some dancing ecstatically, while others appear as fierce huntresses carrying slaughtered goats or holding swords with freshly removed entrails. Young satyrs, half-human and half-goat companions of the god, play double flutes and engage in rituals such as acrobatic libations, pouring wine from drinking horns into sacred vessels. At the center, an initiand, a mortal woman, stands alongside an old Silenus, a wise tutor of Dionysus, holding a torch that symbolizes enlightenment and transformation. A particularly intriguing detail is that all figures appear to be elevated on pedestals, which gives them the appearance of statues, while simultaneously exuding lifelike movement and depth. This artistic choice blends reality and illusion, which is a hallmark of Pompeian painting, designed to create a mystical, immersive experience for the viewer. Above the main frieze, a smaller secondary frieze runs along the upper wall depicting various animals, both alive and freshly sacrificed. Among them are a disemboweled wild boar, a fawn, roosters, various birds, and even depictions of fishing and seafood. This imagery may symbolize the dual nature of life and death, creation and destruction, and reflects the cycle of existence that was central to the Dionysian belief system. The newly discovered fresco aligns with the traditions of the Dionysian mysteries, reinforcing the themes of death and rebirth. The initiatory aspect is particularly emphasized. Dionysus himself was a god who experienced death and resurrection and offers his followers the promise of an afterlife. The inclusion of hunting imagery adds a novel dimension that symbolizes the primal forces of nature and humanity's connection to the divine through ritualistic acts. The Dionysian cult was part of a larger religious shift in the ancient world, where traditional state-sponsored religious practices began to be supplemented by more personal, mystical experiences. Alongside the Dionysian mysteries, other so-called mystery cults, such as those of Isis, Mithras, and Cybele, offered devotees spiritual salvation and a deeper connection with the divine. These secretive, initiation-based religions flourished in the late Roman Republic and early Empire, appealing to those seeking more intimate religious experiences beyond the public temples of Rome. In literature, Dionysus was often depicted as a figure of both chaos and liberation. Euripides' famous play The Bacchae dramatizes the conflict between the structured order of society and the ecstatic, transformative power of Dionysus. In the newly discovered Fresco, the theme of wild bacchantes abandoning their domestic lives to embrace the freedom of the Dionysian rites is visually represented, showing the dual nature of womanhood in antiquity, one tethered to domestic duties and the other liberated by divine ecstasy. This find is monumental for several reasons. Firstly, it provides an invaluable counterpart to the Villa of the Mysteries, offering fresh perspectives on the iconography and symbolism of Dionysian rituals. The emphasis on hunting, animal sacrifice, and untamed female energy highlights the dual nature of the god, both joyous reveler and wild force of nature. Also, the artwork's impeccable preservation allows for a deeper analysis of Roman artistic techniques. The fresco belongs to the second style of Pompeian wall painting, characterized by its use of perspective, architectural illusions, and dramatic figural compositions. Dating to between 40 and 30 BC, this masterpiece was already a century old at the time of Vesuvius's eruption, demonstrating the enduring significance of Dionysian worship in the region. The unearthing of this fresco comes at a time of renewed archaeological interest in Pompeii. The Regio IX project alone has uncovered over 50 new rooms across an area of 1,500 square meters, including atrium houses, workshops, a bakery, and additional frescoed spaces. Among these discoveries are a black room adorned with scenes from the Trojan saga, a shrine featuring the four seasons, and a thermal bathing area, all hinting at the grandeur of Pompeii's urban landscape. To make this discovery immediately accessible to the public, guided site visits have been organized, allowing small groups to explore the frescoed room alongside archaeologists who provide first-hand insights into its significance. As scholars continue to analyze the fresco and its cultural implications, new questions arise. How widespread were these mystery cults? What other secretive rituals took place behind closed doors in ancient Rome? What other hidden masterpieces remain beneath the layers of volcanic ash waiting to be revealed? Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on groundbreaking discoveries and fascinating stories from the ancient world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep marveling at the incredible legacy of our shared human history. Thank you for watching.